Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. I am back again for your December monthly tarot reading, horoscope. This is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Libra. Okay, let's see what we've got here. More drama, guys. You guys sign up for a lot of drama, I tell you. I don't know. If I was reincarnating, I would not want to come back as a Libra, that's for sure. Okay. This is not as bad as it could be, although it's not the best, okay? So, just jump right in. First and foremost, and several other signs have gotten this. So a lot of people are feeling this way right now. And this is feeling like you're lost. You're off track. You're not sure what the right track would look like, and you're not sure how to get there. So you're like, you're trying to figure out, do I show how I feel, tell that person how I feel, or do I wear the mask? Do I pick a job that's what I love to do, or do I do a job just for money? Do I wear my heart on my sleeve and be real, or do I wear the mask and not share anything with anybody? I mean, it's an interesting conundrum, because this card, to me, is someone who is prone to depression. Word manic depression comes to mind. Some of you are manic a little bit. Bipolar too. Some of you get really bogged down. So it's like, so again, the Libras, when things are really good, they're great. But when they're really, really bad, they're like, falling out of the seat bad, They're off on the roller coaster again. And so the thing is when you go off track, it's not fun. And the reason you've gone off track is because, again, you've got the liar, the cheater, the thief card. You're dealing with somebody who's cheating on you, or you're wearing the mask, and these two go together. So, and another sign got these two together also. So this is the path that you're on, and this is what's crowning you. So it's sort of like the two, when they go together, when they're like this and they're negative, to me it's just one. It's like you've been on this track for too long. Okay, it's in a way. Instead of this moment, okay, being something different, where it's sort of like, okay, so like say you were on a train. Okay, let's just say, make an analogy. You're on a train. It's the wrong track. You're supposed to be on a completely different track, but you're riding this train. Instead of this card showing that you switched tracks, or that you did something different, or that you made a change, or something, that there was, an amazing rainbow up ahead, you got the same. So it's sort of like you continue to stay on the same old track, which is the wrong track, which leads you to this negativity. So you may not be dealing with someone who's lying, cheating, stealing on you. You may just be dealing with the fact that you're wearing a mask. You're not being real. You're not doing what you love to do. You're doing maybe a job just to do it. Or if you do love what you're doing, there's an element of confusion. But because there's these mask issues, it could be that you're not being real with others, and so others are not being real with you. So it's like you're wearing the mask, and you go out there, and the thing that you're attracting is someone who's also wearing a mask. So it could be that there's actually two different people. There's the guy and the girl. Okay, the girl's wearing a mask, or she's trying to figure out whether she wants to wear the mask anymore or not, and the guy's still wearing it. So, you may be at totally two different points. Your partner may want you to be real, but you may not be ready to, or You may want your partner to be real because you're ready to, but they're not, I don't know. I mean, it goes back and forth. It gets me confused when I think about it. But it's kind of a negative space to be in. It's a negative track to be going down. What you want is you want to be switching tracks. You want there to be you want there to be genuine I guess affection. You want there to be genuine feelings. You want there to be genuine a generosity too. That's coming to me. Attitude. I feel like this is both career issue and this is also a relationship issue. So right now, it's not really the best place to be. I feel like relationship-wise, again, you attracted in someone else who was wearing a mask. Career-wise, you're not doing what you love. You're doing just a job just to do it. And if that's not you, then you're really just confused. You're kind of depressed and you're confused about the way your life is going, And it may just be like, maybe you do wear your heart in your sleeve. And maybe you're contemplating, should I be wearing a mask? Maybe you're sharing too much. Maybe you feel like you're sharing too much. And you're not sure if that's the right thing to do. Either way, you're not sure if what you're doing right now is the right thing. And either way, you're dealing with someone who's wearing a mask. Whether this is you or whether this is somebody else, you're dealing with this mask issue. And this is someone who is trying to escape responsibility. Maybe, you have a lot of responsibilities and you don't really want to deal with them. Or maybe you've turned your back on somebody because you don't really want to deal with them. This is also, there's another person involved here. So you could be the swan who sees this person and sees what they've done. You could be a girl and see, your ex-boyfriend or somebody or your current boyfriend is lying to you. They're just not telling you the truth and you're kind of calling them out on it, Or it could be that they've cheated on you and you're trying to call them out on that too. And it's not working. You see it, they won't admit it. That's the thing. Either way, Libra, this is really tough because you've got some definite, I feel like the heart comes up 3 times here. It's like popping, pop, pop, pop. So you've got the girl who's wearing her heart on her sleeve, okay? And she's like, this is who I am. Take it or leave it, I don't want to wear a mask. I just want to be real. But I'm in this weird place. And how did I get here? And maybe she's gone down this track where she was wearing the mask for a long time. And then, well, I'm just going to mention this character because this character generally is someone who steals the heart. You can't see it because he has it somewhere in his pants, but he's stolen the heart, okay? He's stolen it. She's stolen her heart. Then we got the emotion, which is, you see that heart right there? We got the 3 of Swords. And this is the position of emotion. And there's the swan who's getting hurt. So this is pretty clear to me. You were cheated on, okay? If you're a female Libra, you were cheated on by this dude, okay? He hurt you, okay? Really hurt you. By cheating on you, he really hurt you. And in the meantime, you still got your life to live, which is the action card, which is the music card, which is the, needing to kind of get out there and be active and be creative and sing and dance and have fun. And take action steps to doing things in your life. Doesn't necessarily mean having to do with music. It could just mean needing to take action. But the thing is, you're still hung up on the same dude. And the same dude is emotionally unavailable. And again, you hold your heart out to him like a dumbass, but like a dumbass, after getting hurt again, you hold your heart out to him, hoping for a different result, okay? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. This is a cycle, guys. This is a cycle. This is a cycle where At this point in time, I get to be the bearer of bad news and tell you that you're in a cycle of breaking up and getting back together. You're in a cycle where someone is not being real. Someone is lying, someone is cheating, and they're getting away with it because for whatever reason, you don't want to let them go. For whatever reason, you keep putting your heart on the line for this slime dude, and he continues to hurt you. That's the pattern. And here's the heart again. You are blocked from real love, real relationship. Do you see the two of them? See, they're twining all to be lovely together. They're having great intermingling, okay? It's romance. It's sex. It's love. You're blocked from having that because you are so obsessed with this dude who's totally emotionally available. So, you got some interesting timing issues. Timing's key here. And then you also have the music card has come up twice now. So we've got the music card here, girl playing the piano with the star, and the girl playing the violin. Okay, both cards, there's music. Both cards, you know, it's like music is kind of like the only thing that's going to save you from this. Like, you need to focus on the music and not focus on these guys. If these are two different guys, okay, then this doesn't have to be the same dude, but it could be. Then you're going through a lot. You've gone through a lot. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. I mean, I've been in your shoes before, but I wouldn't want to be in your shoes now, you know? And the problem is, you see potential. You see this girl who's holding this seed of potential, and she's, you know, she's hopeful. You're hopeful. You're hopeful that he or she is going to come back. You're hopeful that even after they broke your heart, that he or she's going to come back. And why are you hopeful that they're going to come back? Because it eases the pain of having to let them go if they come back. That's it. I don't know, Libra. This is serious roller coaster. You know, just thinking about it, tuning into it, makes my head hurt. It makes my head kind of go, and that's what's happening to your head. Your head is lost. You're going around in circles. I hate him, I love him. I hate him, but I love him. I hate him, but I love him. What do I do? And you're in a pattern because you've got bad crossed by good. And then you've got bad, next comes good. And then you've got, and you're waiting for him to come back. I know it, okay? And then you've got bad, next comes good. He loves me not. He loves me not. And we got bad again, and then comes good. But these last two, this is what I call a hard block. This is where he doesn't answer your phone calls, your text messages, your emails. Stalking him, it's not going to help. I know it's on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but this is not reality TV, dear. This is a time where you let this person go and you move on and you don't get into a cycle of him coming and going and you being heartbroken. So you can't get, again, to this relationship until you let this one go. I'm being very firm with you guys. I'm going to shuffle and see if there's any messages that need to come through aside from this relationship. But I just feel like you guys are in this sick cycle and you really, really, really need to let it go. And you're like, well, how do I do that? And I say, well, how you do that is making the decision, and this is the key. Libras need to make up their mind. They're not going to do it anymore. And then it won't happen. And some people will say, well, it's not that easy. Well, yes, it is. You make the decision. You don't want that bad shit in your life anymore. You want good. And the universe will bring that to you. Interestingly, the message that's coming through is you are chained to the devil. You don't want to let it go. You can't let it go. You're having difficulty letting it go. And the devil, look at that devil. The devil has your heart. So, we've got good, we've got bad. 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 So, even if you do get back together, the outcome is this card, being chained to the devil. Which means you really need to break up. You need to let it go. You need to say, enough is enough. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm moving on to a better relationship. Because a better relationship, I'm going to show you what a better relationship looks like, okay? So let's just pretend, okay? And I'm going to roll out a whole other spread, okay? A better relationship, if you break up, okay? And I'm going to show you this because you need help with this, okay? A better relationship is going to be amazing. It's going to blow your mind. It's not going to be breaking up and getting back together with Slimeball, okay? It's not breaking up and getting back together with amazing dude who you can't let go of because you're in love with him. I'm shuffling really good because I want to show you a real relationship. A real relationship, if you let it go, well, see, you guys are still blocked, but at least you got the Mr. Right card. And at least you got the timing card, which means in time, you'll meet Mr. Right. The problem is that you need to break up first in order to have that. And it's a fate issue where you may or may not be able to have that right now. But even if you're not fated to have Mr. Right now, it's still better to be out of the relationship you're in than be stuck and chained to the devil. I'm very adamant about this, guys, but it's very important that you hear this. Very, very important. So many clients call me. They tell me, is he going to come back? And even if he came back, my answer to them, not all the time, sometimes it's good. You know, it all depends on what I see and what I feel. But 9 times out of 10, if he comes back, you guys will break up again. Why? Because you're in a pattern of breaking up and getting back together. You're not in a happy relationship, you know. I'm trying to see if I can get a bunch of cards that might reflect that. But see, the problem is for you Libras, you're still stuck in it. You can't make the decision. The problem is you can't make the decision. You're unwilling to step off that ledge and take a risk and say, I'm willing to let this go. I'm willing to be alone for a little while. But anyways, 9 times out of 10, women want to know, is he going to come back? Is he going to come back? Why? Because it eases the pain of losing him to begin with. And they don't want to be alone. And even if the answer is yes, he's going to come back, then they're breaking up again. If I say no, he's not going to come back, then they get pissed off because it shows that he's not going to, that it's time really to move on, and they don't want to move on. Half the time, women do not want to move on from someone that they are emotionally attached to because, even if he's a slime ball, because they've fallen in love. They found themselves, they've emotionally attached, and they get really upset when they have to come face to face with letting it go. But the best thing for you is to let it go, is to move on and find love and happiness in the world, because it's out there. Tell you ladies, you need to, I'm going to get a t-shirt that says, no, he's not going to come back, and no. No. But sometimes, yeah. But the problem is women hold on to hope. They hold on to that last little bit of hope that a guy, even if he's terrible for them, will come back. Why? So they don't have to feel like shit anymore. That's the thing. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. But this is what I try to get through to you, Libras. I really hope that you can make this decision. I'm going to pull one final card to see if there's any final messages. And this is what you got. You got needing to rest and recover and fight another day. It says to retreat from toil, from noise, needing rest, recovering from illness, peace of mind. Okay, this is the girl who needs to take a break for herself. Okay, and I usually tell those ladies, the same ladies that call me, which is totally fine. You know, if you want to call me and talk about your relationship with a guy, I'm not going to harp on it. I will just tell you what I see. And if I see that he's not going to come back, I'll tell you that. If I see that he's going to come back, I'll tell you that. Sometimes guys do come back. But usually what I see is that if they do come back, you break up again, which is inevitable because you're in a cycle of breaking up and getting back together. I was going to say something and I think I lost it. Oh, needing to retreat, needing to have peace of mind. Okay. What I was saying is a lot of times ladies who call me who have this issue also have a problem of they've become disempowered. They've lost their sense of empowerment. They've lost their sense of self because they're so focused on the guy who may or may not come back that they forgot they're not eating right. They're not sleeping right. They have all this crazy headspace going on, crazy worries, crazy thoughts, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy for them because they've given all their power away to a guy who doesn't really love them anyways. He's just either using them for convenience or for sex or to have something. But it's not like a real relationship. A real relationship isn't a cycle of going away and coming back. It's real. It's real love. It's romance. It's true. And my suggestion for you is, take some quiet time for yourself. Schedule a day or two off where you don't think about him, where you don't call him, and you don't obsess about whether he's coming back. And I really want the best for you. I want the best for all my clients. But I get really wound up when I see this pattern because you don't realize what it's doing to you. And it's hurting you. And I don't like to see that for my clients. So ultimately, I want you to have a happy holiday. I want you to party like a rock star and do things for yourself that make you happy and not think about Joe Schmo, who may or may not come back. Think about you. Think about what you want. Think about what makes you happy. Think about finding a new guy that's going to be there for you. Anyways, I'm going to send you big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much for putting up with my hard talk. But I wish you the best. Take care. Take care. Bye-bye.